And we finally got our first Steam Team promo of the series. Rosie, Thomas, and Percy. Hold up, wait, Rosie? Yep, that's right. Rosie is now officially part of the main trilogy. The official YouTube description reads, join Thomas, Percy, Rosie, and all their friends as they work together and form lasting bonds that will help them overcome any obstacle. Well, goodbye to the classic Thomas, Percy, and Jane. I must say, even though it started off really forced in the hit era, the talented writers in the Pirela era were able to weave it into something really beautiful. The natural successor to this question is, what about the rest of the Steam Team? What will that look like? Will Edward and Henry return? Toby even? Well, here are my predictions. We already know Thomas will be the main character, as always, joined by Rosie and Percy. Now, for the rest of the Steam Team, I think if anyone's bound to return, it's Gordon, possibly in his Big Daddy R All Engines Go form. I'd say Emily would be there, and Nia too, to restore the gender balance. And if I had to give one last spot, it would be to James. I feel like they really knew what they were doing in All Engines Go when they gave him a side role, and I feel like that could happen in the new series as well, but it just feels so unnatural to leave him out, especially when the Pirela era was really able to flesh him out so well as a main. Speaking of the Pirela era, the new Steam Team really reminds me of that Friendship in Motion promotional picture from season 21, when we all believed that Rosie would be the one replacing Edward. Oh, how we were wrong. To be completely honest, if I really had to pick one character to replace from the Steam Team, besides Henry, it would be Percy. I know this is an incredibly hot take. I do like Percy. He's a great character. In the classic era, he went from submissive prick to working class hero, and still a prick, I guess. But in the Pirela era was where they really fleshed him out. They went into his motivations, his relationships with other characters. It was peak Percy. Nothing sums this up like Terror of the Brave. So, if he was so great in the Pirela era, then why do I want to replace him? Well, I feel like his natural character arc kind of concluded. I mean, sure, there are stories that can still work with this, like we saw in seasons 20 and 21, but I feel like he was just falling into the archetype of Thomas's best friend in the later seasons, and this is nowhere more apparent than All Engines Go. Also, they were regressing his character to a point to undo all the development he had gotten up to that stage in order to tell the audience simple morals and plot lines. You know what? I love Percy, but I feel like if that's the way he's gonna go, I just had enough. He could be the most viable to cut out of the Steam Team, but obviously we know that's not gonna happen. Percy's permanent as basically the second most recognizable character other than Thomas. He had two whole specials to himself, after all. Anyways, obviously the ideal would be to have no Steam Team at all, to be just like it was in Season 3, where any engines could sleep in Tidmouth Shed, or in the Railway series even. Anyways, we just have to wait for the new 2026 series, so please hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out. And even the Thomas YouTube has begun uploading classic CGI and All Engines Go episodes in preparation of this hybridized new series. See you guys.